Before the video starts today, let me tell you a little bit about Revive Football. Revive Football is a website where you can get replica historic football kits from Milan to Man City and even international ones. You can also get a mystery box where you can get a completely random historic kit. There's even a page where you can request a kit to be put on there for the future. On top of that, they've got free worldwide delivery, money back guarantee and 24/7 support if anything goes wrong with your kit. So make sure you check out Revive Football before or after the video. There is also a promotional code on screen right now which you can use and in the description for 10% off your order. Trying a little bit of the different angle today. Get that window out of there. There we go. Moved you slightly. As you can see the kit now, and you can see this kit right here with the signature as welcome back to the Paris FC career mode. Hopefully putting our signature on things a little bit more by getting the ball flowing. We haven't had the best of results. Time to switch it on its head, and I'm not just saying it this time. As yes guys, welcome back to the career. If you haven't seen the last episode, go watch it right now because that needs pumping up before we go into today, which is going to hopefully raise the roof after that last one. As you can see, 2 results right there. Not the best for us, but we did make a world-class signing who's only played 2 games so far. Watch it in the last episode to see who that is, as Angers are the first game on the 9th away from home. They are, I think, roundabouts us, so a big game actually. A big tough game to try and get our 4th spot we're aiming for, as Lorient are after them. Then we have Strasbourg on the 21st or 23rd after a week's break, with Brest after that, a team that we've been on and off against. And then Saint-Etienne for Rennes, Guingamp, Nice, Bordeaux, PSG, Montpellier, Monaco, Metz, and actually we've got quite a while till the end of the season. No point in counting down the days, as in fact here is a closer look at the season. Bordeaux, who I thought were going to put a big challenge in for 4th spot until we beat them at the start of the season, now in the relegation zone. Stade Reims above, Strasbourg have dropped, Nice were up here, they've dropped as well as Guingamp sit rock and bottom, as Angers are literally 3 points above us and 1 position. So this is a make or break. If we lose this, Lyon aren't far behind and they can just start overtaking and we could fall to mid-table mediocrity. That's how you say it, as PSG are top of the league, Monaco and Marseille. I have full faith all 3 of them will be there at the end of the season. It's just stopping all the other teams, and I think the biggest threat's going to be Lyon. If Angers do get beaten by us right here, Lyon will probably pick up points, and then it will be Olympic Lyon. They've got the best squad, bar us. I have faith in our own boys, as yes, we've dropped below them. They've only drawn their game though, as we do of course have the game in hand, as we play the team over them. They've played a day extra, so let's make sure they do not, or do, regret not winning that one, as it's kind of a tired team, but we're in that time of the year, as it's going to be Verbruggen in goal, Jan Valery, Bamba, Badashiel, Duverne and Digne. There's the big signing, the captain now at left wing back with Masengo, Ceballos, Elise, Muleka and Leonard coming in, because Mateta, like you just saw me change there, has picked up too many yellow cards for a striker. That's a bit disappointing. He's our top scorer at the club as well, which he was top of the league, and I think he's dropped off a lot now. Will it show us? Yes, he has. He's dropped to 4th spot, 4 goals behind Orsic and Thiago Moffi, who have took over. So, Angers, let's hope Leonardo Muleka can get up there. And it is a big game, but we are away from home for it, so it's going to be a push, as Ron Robert Zila, can remember him from the Leicester days in goal, Kondogbia left back, Tronier, Lafise and Doumbia, Doucouré and Lugbicic, with Piero Lagate, Aribo and Mbara, with Musa up front. No Florenzi, but Jefferson Kondogbia is a big signing. Zila in goal is not a bad keeper, maybe a little bit past it, but who's to say that really? It's going to be a challenge. Like I said moments ago, Muleka and Leonardo want to score more goals to try and catch Mateta up, but in one game to catch him up, very unrealistic. They've got to try and take the chances though, as Digne with a throw-in to start us off. That happened in the last game of last episode as well, didn't it, when we crumbled in the 90th minute. Our keeper making somewhat of a howler, as Masengo straight up to Muleka here. Jackson Muleka trying to get support going in front of him. Ceballos, not a good pass. And all I hope for in this one is a less boring game. However, the first 15 minutes have delivered absolutely nothing, as Pierre Lagate with the ball right here into Aribo, and they're going to try and come forward. Right, Masengo, deal with your man. Aribo, don't just let him run past you across here, because that's an easy goal. Badashil doesn't stick with his runner. We don't mark his men. We don't put any tackles in, and it costs us. It's took a while. It's took patient build-up, but the first attack for them, first attack of all game, goes in the back of the net. Badashil, mate, you have got to go across to your man and put a tackle in earlier than that. 1-0 Angers. And a very disappointing way to start the game off. Just not what I wanted at all. So Jan Valery, got to try and get back into this somehow. Onto Elise right here around the corner. Jackson Maleka. Can he find Leonard? He does. Leonard needs to try and get the ball back. Good acceleration through right there. Maleka, just make a forward run. Very disappointing from us as Elise now with it though. Onto Maleka right here, and Masengo gets his flick on. Completely spoons the kick though, and it goes into Ron Robert Zyler, so it's still only 1-0 to them. At least the game's livening up a bit, but I'd rather be 1-0, and of course boring if it was to us. As Masengo right here, can he find a pass? Has to go back to Danny Ceballos. One touch, bang from range, and dragged. Yeah, not the best, as Elise right here with it across to Danny Ceballos. Into Leonard, back to Danny Ceballos. As can we get a run across as man? I like it from Leonard, but Maleka making a better one, but there's always a defender in the way to block it every single bloody time. As Aribo now gives it to Musa to try and run forward. We are not having the best of form at the moment. Lubicic, of course, I've brought in Digne as well, a world-class player, to try and shore up the defence, but we've conceded literally one shot on our goal as Duverne concedes a corner. Had to do it though, I'm not blaming him for doing it, but it's just sickening now. Every time they come forward, I am really threatened. As Bamba with a header, it goes to Escamba. Or Aramba, or Rabba, I don't know what his name was right there. Just wide of the net, and we've been let off again. Even winning it from set pieces, even though they've only had one set piece. That's embarrassing, as Digne flooding forward right here, though. He's had enough of defending, wants to attack. He gives the ball through to Leonard, who might lose it, but Digne continuing his run. Luca Din with the shot. And stick to left wing back, mate. Nice to see the left back's intent, but just not enough as Joel Aribo. Don't let them have two before half time. Badashil, good block. He had a head right there, and Badashil had to get in the way of that. Good job he didn't use his hand as well as they've gone backwards. Ref, I think that's time to wrap up this half. Referee Pierre Elage running around the houses. Masengo with a touch, and he's given them a corner. This is threatening, because every time they bloody get it, they threaten. Away, please, Digne. Yes, Leonard, just whack it because there is no time. And a shocking half of football. One shot for them, one goal, and all of our shots off target. It says they had more, but honestly, the others I wouldn't really count as shots, just deflections and all that. The one big chance, they've bloody scored. As I've gone ahead and made one change at half-time, you can see it already up front. Kryzan, he loves a goal off the bench, of course, so we're going to hope it happens here to get us level for Maleka, actually, because Leonard is consistent with his scoring, even though Maleka needs to be better than him. Not good enough from Jackson at the moment. As go on, Badashil. If we would have got that, he had a clean run for one goal. But they have the ball right here. It's Lubukic round the corner onto Mbarba as he gives it back to Doumbia. An easy pass to get past Luca Din. He's going forward a little too much, I feel like, as Musa. It's a good job he messed that pass up, but Badashil messes his up. Still, they have the ball in our box, and we are far too comfortable playing out from the back. That is our problem, as Elise say. We're far too comfortable going forward as well. We don't make any good runs, so Leonard, please make a change as he's trying to go into this gap a little bit here. Has to give it to Elise. We've got a run through the middle right here as well. It's Kryzan off the bench. It's a poor shot, but it has rolled into the bottom corner. The Brazilian beast finishes it off and makes it 1-1. The impact I would hope he had. Leonard, great turn and darting run. Elise, great way to ball through the middle so the defender doesn't get there. And he even celebrates before it goes in, which is a bit... Well, I would not like that if I was the other team. I definitely wouldn't. It's like what Ross Barkley did a couple of years back, because it wasn't a poor shot. Or it was a poor shot, should I say. Very lucky it went in. As Mbari now onto Musa. Pass. Just couldn't get there with it, as Doucouré now through the middle of Musa. Great tackle from Bamba, but... Ref, come on. That is never an advantage. But we do get the ball around the corner. Duverne into Danny Ceballos. Now across to Masengo, and Masengo just has to run. We've got Kryzan there, and we've got Leonard there, but we've got a man out wide right here in Elise, who's gone to the right hand side. Good move, as he can run through right here. Kryzan at the back post. Elise's going to hit it himself, and Zila. Great stop, to be fair, from the keeper. just on his line. I've completely turned it on its head as Elise's gone off, yeah, for Baumann, who's come on, as now Ceballos with a great challenge into Leonardo's. Kreisand getting forward. Can the Brazilian get there? Leifis with a great foot right in there, as Doumbia is going to try and run it away. Keep the pressure on his back, because I feel like we deserve a little bit more than this. We deserve all 3 points the way we're playing. Look at this. The pressure forward is immense. Leonard. Baumann making the run around. Defender gets there. But something I've got to make sure we don't do. However, we've got to run through here. Is do bad in the last 10 minutes, which we've done recently. But Leonard hits the crossbar. I can't shout enough to actually blame him. But that had to go in. Clear through one-on-one. And strikes the top of the net. Not in a good way. What I was trying to say before that as well is, usually we push that many players forward, we actually get dodgy at the back, which is something I want to avoid, but it's going to be difficult to do so as Piero Lage putting the pressure on. He's won the ball, he scooped turned away. Great tackle from Deverne though, as Digne gets it fizzed straight forward onto Baumann right here. Masengo can't pass through players, and our teammates should know that as he puts a tackle in. The advantage is to them. Bit of a weird one as they've passed it around the corner as well into Liage, onto Dubocic. Now on to Kondogbia. We've got to make sure we don't concede right here late on. It's Musa. Duverne dives in. Not another late goal to concede. It's off the post. We are very, very unlucky but lucky at the same time. We hit the crossbar ourselves, but in the last minute of the game, they strike the post. And if we would have conceded that, we would have been completely out of the race for the top 4. Very glad it didn't go in as it ends up at Angers. Paris FC won. Angers won. And it does keep us in 6th, at least we're above Lyon, because I honestly think Lyon's the biggest threat to us. Montpellier and Angers, although we don't play them again, we do play Montpellier again, are the teams we need to try and get above. So we're going to move on to this next game, and a run which seems kind of easier, hoping to get maximum points, like Laurent, God to win. It will be an embarrassment to lose, as 15th they are. I am going to simulate it as well with the same team. Maleka, and stupidly enough, is higher rated than Kreisand, which is bad because, of course, Kreisand does do well in games. But we are going to swap him for Mateta anyway. And apart from that, it is going to be the same lineup. Digne, I saw, was a little bit tired. Hopefully, with his rating and prowess in the team, he should be okay for this one. And just do not lose. Like, losing is the worst. If we draw, I'm going to be disappointed. But don't lose, as we win anyway. That's even better. Masengo with the first minute goal. Something we haven't done for ages. Better with one. Badashir with a 30th minute one. Milivojevic and Masengo won it late on. So a brace from the central midfield. Actually, no strikers scoring at all. Wins us the game. Of course, Badashir should have done better as well in the previous game, because he had a big chance that he missed. As we're going to keep on moving on. We are still in 6th position with a win that time though, because a draw actually would have kept us in 7th or behind Lyon, as we are chasing down Angers and Montpellier, who are only 1 point above us. I think most, or both, must have drawn that last game. I mean, Marseille even on 47 points. They're only 5 above. 2 L's for them and 2 W's for us. We'll take them above, or us above them, as that was a tongue twister. Strasbourg up next though on the Sunday. So yes, every other team has played, apart from Lyon, Montpellier and Angers. So the teams I wanted to play haven't, as these are in 14th. I am going to play them still though. I'm pretty sure we don't play Montpellier today, do we? We don't. It's Brestois and Saint-Etienne. So we're going to play this. Sim Brestois. Play Saint-Etienne? However, no. Brestois are actually in 12th. And where the team we're playing, Strasbourg, are in 14th. This is going to be a simulated one because we're on form as well. We haven't lost in the first 2 games. Better off to simulate the ones when you're on form, because it carries on to that. When I'm playing, it can be bloody anything, as it's a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond. We've played these a lot in the past. Quick sim, please, again, don't lose. As a result, it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Not the best. Not what I was hoping for. I hoped for a win, as Boetas put them 1-0 up, actually. And it was Elise to get us out of danger. So I'm not too happy with that one, because now the gap has gone to 7 points between us and Marseille. And now 3 points between Angers and Montpellier, who must have both won their games, as Elise should be upgraded right now. I hate how he's running away from Baumann, who, to be fair, is doing shocking at the moment. As we've had our first scouting report as well before this Brestois game, and I'm excited to see this one because, of course, we are looking for defenders. Postuma looks alright. Timmerman, I'll let him through the academy, looking for some good gems. Apart from the ones I actually mentioned, think maybe I put one more in the academy who had significant potential but was valued very low as Brestois. Next game up, same team, even though it hasn't won its last game. I have faith we can turn this around in game. We need to actually win a game. And let's have a look at this Brestois team that we faced then. It's Badia in goal. We're away from home again as well, 4-4-2. Ribeiro, Hurley, Bain and Vojdova with Orsic, Belmont, Rubb, Morris, Kaputska and Chivereras up front. I don't think I got any of them right. Manquillo even benching the best players. So come on, let's get in their faces and get a result as Duverne with the pass straight to Elise. Back to Duverne, get that through the middle. Oh dear, bad place to lose the ball. But Digne, oh, he's always there. Is Luca Din onto Badiashile. As Badiashile tries to backheel that right there. Doesn't really work, but blasted forward straight to Leonard. As Ceballos now into Masengo. Intercepted. And Shivers with the ball right here as Digne takes it off him again. Straight onto Dani Ceballos. As Dani Ceballos is going to wait for players to run out of the way of him. And he's going to keep on going down here. Has he got a pass really to go to? Not really. So I'm going to have to go backwards into Masengo now. As Masengo across to Elise. And Elise back to Han Noah. Need a real option right here. We are pushing a little bit forward again. But it's just that final option. And Orsic into Shivers. Into Shivers again, onto Orsic as we're trying to get that ball back. He's gone straight past us and he's finished it off. Brestois finished this 20 minutes off with a goal and I don't understand it. It's like the same as Angers. Being completely good enough but just concede straight away. A 1-2, a ball roll, tries to go it away a little bit and finishes it into the bottom corner. Typical. As Kaputska trying to get past us as well right here onto where Badiashile is and Bamba with a tackle. Now onto Verbruggen. Ooh, it was risky from our keeper. Tried to skill them on right there, but Duverne does get this ball, and that was a big risk. So we're going to try and get away from him right here. It's onto Leonard. Leonard through the middle. Onto Masengo, who's making a great run. Han Noah had to score. And Elise right here with a pass over to Dani Ceballos into Leonard now. And Dani Ceballos does get it back, trying to pass it back into the middle now as Leonard. Elise was the perfect option as it does reach him, and no way is he offside. At least we're pushing on a little bit more now here, but we've got to score. Should have gone in, as we haven't got the tackling right there, and they're around us. They're around us with the ball through right there, but we have got an interception. Duverne always gives a bloody corner away before half time. Did it last time out, as Orsic is going to be the one to whip this in. Can we get the head away? No, across the box, Masengo now to blast it away as Dani Ceballos tries to get his head on it, doesn't. Onto Bain to come forward with it, but we've literally got 4 minutes left. Onto Belmonte, onto Kaputska and Shivers. As can we make sure he doesn't get that gap? That was a little bit easy for him. As Duverne does come across and does get away with it. Yes, we're going to try and get it away. Elise with it, and Elise actually has a defender running around him in Dean, so Dean to come with it. He's going to try and put a cross into the box at the back post, and not the best, but it does fall to Dean again. Can he whip a better one in this time towards Masengo? Can we get a head on it? Edgar Baida doesn't get on it, and Ribeiro, it's blown the whistle. Half time, 1-0 down, a lot of making up to do, but in this game I feel it more that we can actually get back in and get 3 points instead of 1. And Luca Din with the pass onto Masengo right here into Dani Ceballos. So Ceballos gives it into Mateta right now and Leonard. We've got to start off this second half very quick, I would say. Get straight back into it as soon as possible as Jan Valery with a cross. Mateta, that was threatening and Bain had to put it behind into the darkness, if you get that reference, you're elite, as we're going to try and put this in the middle of the box. Mateta again, almost underneath it and cleared by Shivers, so I like this. 7 minutes in, pressure firmly on Brestois, and we're going to keep it this way. No counter-attacks. Mateta wins the header, but bounces in front of the net and over. And what did I just say, Digne? No counter-attacks, and there we go. Pushes him backwards, so we're trying to sneak forward a little bit there. I saw the intent. As Rupp turns out right there, gives it into Kaputska with a run at the side of him. No, 1-2, Verbruggen, great block. Still going to block it, and it's in. It's in. Why is no one helping our 3 defenders? I know there's 3 of them, but we have a left wing back, a right wing back who are stuck to their touch lines and putting absolutely no pressure on the middle. It is 2-0 to Brestois, and we are collapsing in game right here. It's a pass to the side, another pass by the Shield sent. I mean, Bamba sent, Duvern sent. Every defender invisible. And to me, that means without going attacking, actually, I'm going to take it off attacking. We're going to change the formation up. We're going to go to the default one right here. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan. We don't have any wide players, but Maleka's got pace. It's only -1, actually. So we'll go with Elise out there as well. We don't have an out-and-out winger. Disappointing, but we'll put Leonard out there. I know he doesn't play there, but I need Elise in the middle. We'll try that, going one less striker, but need a goal. And I haven't gone 4 at the back in this series at all, so let's see it. There's Danny Ceballos right here with it as well. He's going to put it out wide to Luca Din. Luca Din to try and charge in the middle. He's going to try and get around and give it into Elise as Belmond actually robs the ball straight back. Oh dear. It's Kapuchka, it's a tackle in, it's a ball around the corner, and it's Masengo now onto Leonardo, stayed down the middle. Jean-Philippe Mateta as well, the run-on right here, who is the lone striker at the moment, has to do it himself a bit more, but it was a great run out wide, but it was miles offside, and I know for a fact it was, as Leonardo's even further offside. What are you doing? Pretty bad from us right there, as now Bamba with it though. He's going to go around the houses into Masengo, as Masengo now into Mateta's path. He's going to charge through and he's going to finish it in the bottom corner. What a strike under pressure from Jean-Philippe Mateta that one is. And we are back in the game at 2-1. The formation change actually helping us out a little bit with a sublime strike. Look at this, through the middle, keeps on battling. And bottom cornered. Great goal. I've just realised as well, I didn't even change the formation right. I was still on attacking, so Masengo was up front. Now we're to the right formation. Now we're not attacking anymore as Digne with a throw-in into Badashil. Not the greatest pass forward though as Kapuchka with it there. Bamba with a tackle. Jan Valery with a pass around the corner into Masengo as we need to try and flood forward right here. Elise to Maleka. We've got a man at the side of us. It's Jackson Maleka running through. Sweaty that. It's Mateta. It's 2-2. And Brestois, I remember fondly. We came back against them in our first season in this division. And we've come back against them again. There's 13 minutes to go. But I said at half-time, even before they scored their second, this is a team I see as scoring goals against. And we've done it 2 times now with Jean-Philippe Mateta, who is chasing that golden button a little bit more, telling me to take him off. No chance, as he's finished 2 in the bottom corner. And he's made it 2-2. A great strike as Kapuchka with the ball straight away is right here. Belmont with a pass backwards. Harrell chasing the ball down a lot right here as Orsic does get it out wide. In the middle to Belmont again and through that gap. I mean, we're not attacking anymore, so it shouldn't really affect us, but they are going to come forward. Kapuchka, ball at his feet, and Digne with a tackle out to Leonard on the left wing. Can he do it like he does up front? Maybe, as Jean-Philippe Mateta right here with it. Elise in front. Elise a lot more comfortable with just one striker in front of him. Cuts inside. Elise with the finish. And I am sorry. I apologise. I have never changed the formation before because I've gone to a back 4 and we are now 3-2 up against Brestois. It's one better than our best comeback ever. It is 3-2 and it is our best comeback. We've come from behind 2-0 in this second half to lead 3-2. Still, the clock ticks on, and I will never feel comfortable in a game of FIFA until it is fully over, as Morris lunged in a little bit there, and they still have got away from us. Ribeiro with it now, onto Name, and we're just trying to fight for the ball a little bit here. Belmond, onto Morris, onto Rupp, and Morris with the ball right here, just trying to come across to him. Ribeiro, Morris, and it's a 1-2. Don't let him through. Digne, brilliant work. Never know if to call him Digne or Dean as well. I don't know which I ever say because I always change. As hopefully our team can change from now on as well and keep on pulling results like this out of the back, apart from conceding 2 of course straight away, as that is the game over and the comeback officially confirmed. It's set in stone. 3 points, 3 goals late on, and we have beaten 12th place by the skin of our teeth. And we now sit in 5th position as 4th goes to Montpellier. Literally just 3 points in it right now, as never mind, I just was about to say before I sim that day, there is a game in hand to play. So now we have Saint-Etienne, who we can't really lose to. These are 3 points behind us, so can level it up, but also we can go in front of them by a bigger margin, which is what I want to do. And I think it's got to be the same team again for this game. But actually, no. It's going to be the same boys in the lineup, but of course the formation is not going to be the same. We're going to change to what worked. Why not do that as formations? It's the default for the team, and it may be the new default if it works again. If it works twice in a row, you know it's the one to go to, as of course we need to take a defender out actually. Never thought about that. Maleka can come out and do Vern. We're going to swap for Bamba, so of course we don't really need Willy Bolly on that bench no more. We can put Andre right there. We've got one too many centre-backs now. Verbruggen in the goal, Valerie, Badashil, Bamba and Dane. Maleka I'll trust on this right because he used to be a right winger. Ceballos, Masengo, Leonard, Elise and Mateta on his own. He scored the most goals by far as a striker at this club. Why not just sit him on his own up front? And it's away again, so Saint-Etienne have Gallon in the goal. Played him so many times I can't remember. Gachi, Kozesniak, Stevens and someone else. Budabu and Neu, Nordin, Hadji and Elakauchi with Rafa Mir up front, who's gone on a permanent to someone else I remember as Arias is the right back. Very good one as well. Then Verbruggen with the ball right here at his feet as he passes it in the middle to Badashil, onto Danny Ceballos, onto Hanno Masenga and onto Elise around the corner. This is more intent though. I see more players going forward from all around the team, of course, not just the striker, so I like these overlapping runs. Mateta gets it. Can we actually get the first goal for once? What a change that would be. And I'm putting it all down to the formation if it does come through. Ceballos with skill round into Leonard and almost into the net. Galeon with a push over the top as that is miles closer than it actually should be. Corner ball in as well, which is just never going to work for us. I'm glad the board don't like our set pieces that much, because if they put on like an objective like Football Manager do, make the most of set pieces, that would absolutely be horrific. As Maleka keeps the ball right here as well to Leonard again. Maybe we're shooting again that time. And Rafa Mir with the ball around to Hadji as well, onto Budabu, onto Badashil. And Badashil to keep the ball right here, and Masengo with the ball walking away. And can he get this out to the left hand side? I'm definitely liking how we're keeping the ball a lot more. Even away from home we usually don't keep it this much with our old formation, as Digne with a great cross, back post, catchy, headers over. If we're just a bit lower and into his own net, I would have been even more happy, but unfortunately not, as we're moving our player forward. Header won, and a handball given. It's against Steve Kojeswianak, I think that's how you say his name. Really not good with pronunciations, as I'm pretty sure you guys already know. I'm pretty sure I say it every other day, as it's headed. Yep, it's hit his hand, it's gone past all of us. It's hit his hand, and it's going to be Leonard to try and score the penalty against the Greens. Can he do it down the middle to solve the riddle? And how cheeky was that chip? The young player getting another. And I think Digne should have actually been the set piece taker. Oh well, the new signing isn't going to get his goal. Give it to a forward player. That's what I like from a captain. Unselfishness. As he chips it down slightly to the right as well, because he knew it was diving to the left. And we have a lead for once, as we're going to keep on putting the pressure on as well. Ceballos just with the tackle as Digne through the middle. Mateta, hopefully they come out their shell a little bit more, because we are dominating the first 26 minutes. Onto Maleka out wide right here. Jackson Maleka running through. Oh, and almost got the pass to Danny Ceballos. I tell you what, this looks comfortable. This looks cool, calm and collected from our boys. Amazing performance. Elise even intercepting the ball. That would never happen. Would never ever happen. And I still want to put it down to the formation, but I feel like something just sparked after that comeback game in the last one as well. Not just the formation, but everyone looks boosted in morale. They're faster, they're more skillful, and they're hopefully not conceding right here. Badashil with the tackle. Not a good pass out though, so same old Badashil. Good at tackling, terrible at everything else, as he's going to keep the pressure on Arias right here. The Colombian into Rafa Mir. Bamba with the cover. It's only him and Badashil in the middle now, as well as that was surely a shove in the back. No. Nothing given. Alakauche with a dummy throw-in in the middle to Arias. Around the corner to Rafa Mir, who tries to turn away. Ball in the middle. Badashil, good tackle. And Budabu with an amazing strike. Honestly, enough to win a game, but it only levels it up here because we did get our early goal. Shame still, though. What a goal. What a goal. Just a clean strike. At least it's not our own fault. Great tackle. Falls straight to them. Maybe Ceballos could have chased him. But then again, the Ceballos is a forward player, so don't blame him fully. But the number 36 with a pinpoint shot. And we are now going to have to try and stop their confidence. It looks like they're boosted on morale. I wish I wouldn't have said them words, as Rafa Mir with the ball to Alakauche. He's got a man at the edge of the box, but it's Hadji with it. He shoots on the angle, and Verbruggen has to adjust himself to make that save. I didn't think he was going to shoot from there, but did, as Hadji whips it in as well. Easy catch for Verbruggen, who's going to throw this out, and that is half-time, 1-1. I mean, at least we're not behind, and we do score goals in second halves of games, so expect it again. As Bamber with a pass back to Dani Ceballos, and Ceballos with a pass round the corner into Elise. As Mikel Elise now gets past his man with, I'd say, ease. Didn't really put a threat up right there as Elise. Can we get one back straight away and put us in front as Mateta does just that? Okay, not what I expected. We put the pressure on for 7 minutes before we even had a shot in the last game, but Jean-Philippe Mateta has come out of his shell a lot more right here. When he's up front on his own, he does the business, and he couldn't even do it at Selhurst Park. Got them relegated, well, not single-handedly, but did get relegated with Palace. Comes to Paris FC to be the hero. And that's 2-1 as Stevens with the ball right here in the defence. To be fair, Stevens, I won't pick him as a defender to have in the modern game, especially in 2025. As Rafa Mir with it. Actually, Saint-Etienne play Montpellier next, so even though we're going to beat them here, hopefully, we need them to do us a favour in the next game. And to be fair, I've seen them maybe could do a job on Montpellier. They've shown promise as Rafa Mir with his back to us right there into Ernest Hadji. And no, that's a good tackle. No booking with it, but a free kick against us. So boys, stand strong, jump, head this ball away, do everything to stop it. Alakauchi or Hadji with the shot. Over. Lucky us as Maleka with a great pass across to Elise, and we're going to actually try and counter right here. Elise making a good run across. Can he get to the end of this? He may do. Just backheel that or just pass it back. Shot first time. Great blast. Header in the back of the net, and it's Mateta again. It's not a hat-trick because he didn't take the penalty, but it's another for the big man. To the camera this time. Shows the love heart for another brace and potentially chasing Orsic at the top scorer now. He wants to fight for the golden boot. What a pass behind him as well. What a blast as well from Maleka. But the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and Gallen spills it. I am funny. Straight to Mateta to make it 3-1. Should hopefully be done as Verbruggen to dive on that, take the mick a bit right there as well. With that dive as Maleka overhead kick to clear it. I mean, it didn't go to our man, but the intent on that was brilliant. And that is not a brilliant tackle. Not good at all, Bamba. Come on. At least it's not a red. Definitely a yellow card, though. An orange, I feel like. Sent him flying as Adji's free kick is sent flying straight into Verbruggen's hands as well. And we are going to counter-attack because this formation actually works for the counters. Benjamin Andre even fighting off the bench. He never usually does as their players have gone forward now. We've actually got loads of players flooding forward. It's a 5-on-4. It's a pass across the goal, and it's Elise who doesn't get his touch right before their defender blocks and gets it away. And Valerie with a pass forward as well onto Jean-Philippe Mateta. Mateta with a pass straight through to Jackson Maleka right here as Maleka's through. He cuts inside with one touch. He shoots. Maleka's got to start scoring more, even though he's out wide right here in the midfield position, not even on the wing. Should have rattled the net. As here's Henry or Henry. It might just be Henry, that one. Don't think it's the legend as... Oh, he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty for nothing. No yellow card as well, so he's going to put the pressure on us in the last 5 minutes. But what is this for? Never. I'm sticking up for my defender there. He is clumsy, but that is never a spot kick. As can Verbruggen save. Oh, they're going for the chip as well. The impossible to save penalty chip. Hadji's being cocky. I mean, we did it to take the lead. They're doing it to get one back behind from being level. There's levels to this game, I feel like, and Hadji's not thought about it. Because if you don't at least get a draw right now, you're going to look a bit of a mug. As Baumann trying to run through right here. He's going to have to cut back, and we've got Mustafa Name on the wing. He's actually a replacement for the wingers now, so at least he still gets a game. Might not be the best, but when we're winning games, he's not bad. Baumann with a cross as well, not the greatest one, as we're still looking for the promise in the Swiss player. Growing in rating all the time, but not really in performances, as there's 2 minutes added on, and they've got players forward right here. Badashil stay in the middle. Valerie needs to get across to Nordin, who's running at us. Stops a bit here, goes backwards, tries to skill all around, and tried to get a tackle in, tried to get another one in right there, but Boudabou back to Nordin, onto the edge of the box. Hadji can't get his pass in, and that is the end of the game. Back-to-back 3-2 results, and honestly, it wasn't as good as the last one, because the last one was a comeback, and that's a feel-good factor, but so glad to get that over the line. And at the end of the episode, I don't know what to think of it. the fixtures looked easy. The games were difficult at the start, but then the comebacks made it feel so much better, and we are only 1 point away from 4th now, so slight progression. But with the games we had, we should have done better, but then the situations we got ourselves into and got out of them with is really good. So it's completely, I hate to say the words because I say them all the time, a mixed bag. Such a mixed performance all around in every game today, as of course you know the games that are coming up. Derby at the end of next episode. Not Derby County, of course, but you know what I mean, and we don't want to sim anymore. We want to end the episode right here. Thank you guys for watching this one. The camera's almost going to die as well, so I better get this intro done. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and it's an outro as well, with a notification bell on as well, so you do not miss an episode in the future. Check out, of course, Revived Football at the start of the video, and get your little discounts, as I will see you all in the next one. Take care, in a bit, and peace.